Okay, honestly, side note, pogi ni Joker.
Today we're going to ask you to watch some scenes from movies and films to see how healthy or toxic they are. We have 3 papers there. You will rank each clip kung caution ba, danger, or poisonous.
Alright.
Used to watch this as a kid. I remember this scene.
Rachel, come on, talk to me, please!
I can't even look at you right now. Get away from me!
It was a mistake. I made a mistake, okay?
A mistake? What were you trying to put it in? Alright. How was she?
What?
Was she good? Come on, Rose, you said you wanted to talk about it. Let's talk about it! How was she?
What? Okay. Sorry, okay? I'm sorry. I was disgusted with myself, and then this morning I was so upset, and then I got your message.
That's what they always say. I'm sorry. After they've done it already.
I think there was a relationship too jeopardized. I thought we were broken up.
We were on a break.
That, for all I knew, could last forever. That to me is a break up.
You think you're gonna get out of this on a technicality?
I'm not trying to get out of anything, okay? I thought our relationship was dead.
Well, you sure had a hell of a time at the wake.
What?
God, and to have to hear about it from Gunther!
Come on, like I wanted him to tell you, I ran all over the place trying to make sure that didn't happen.
Oh, that is so sweet. I think I'm falling in love with you all over again.
Look, Rachel, I wanted to tell you. I thought I should. I did, and then Chandler and Joey convinced me not to. Don't you realize none of this would ever have happened if I didn't think at that same moment you were having sex with Mark?
All right. Let's say I had slept with Mark. Would you have been able...
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What?
Would you have been able to forgive me?
Yes, I would.
You'd be okay if you knew that Mark had kissed me and been naked with me and made love to me.
Yes.
You knew that our hot, sweaty, writhing bodies...
USD, watch out.
I would be devastated, but I would still want to be with you. Because it's you.
That's it. That's it. They're both poisonous, guys. What the F? I thought I was with the girl on this one, but they're both.
So, I think the problem here is lack of communication, which is also kind of toxic if you think about it. And yung double standard, which is really toxic. So yung double standard na para if you expect someone to behave a certain way, pero you're not behaving that certain way as well, parang na-expect mo yung na gawin niya to, pero ikaw ayaw mo gawin. So I guess I would put this in a danger.
It's, I think, a poison. No? Kasi sa relationship, there are mga non-negotiable. Siguro kasama yun sa non-negotiable na yung cheating, ganyan. So, kapag nag-cheat na sa'yo, it's a poison. So, break up.
Okay, so the next clip is Suicide Squad. It's from Suicide Squad.
Girl Denzel. I live for these moments with you. There you go.
That's your kid.
So thoughtful. She thought.
Okay, honestly, side note, pogi ni Joker. So why not?
So thoughtful. She thought she
I
was
want that.
curing him, but she was falling in love. There is something you could do for me.
What do you think I'm gonna get?
I need a machine gun.
Why not? Joke!
I have done everything you said, every test, every
every trial, every initiation. I have proved I love you. Just accept it.
Sad.
Let's get back to that in a moment.
An idea. State of mind.
Hey, take this! Mind screaming at your bitch somewhere else?
I was gonna say I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Okay, so this is the part where she becomes an edgy girl. She becomes the person that she is not for the guy. I've been through here. It's a poisonous relationship, guys. It's a poisonous relationship. Like, you change for the other guy so that like he could accept you, so that he could see na, okay, I could build the future with this girl because we're both edgy.
Do I have to say why? Why? So, like Joker and Harley Quinn always had like this toxic relationship. I don't know. I don't get why some people like romanticize Joker and Harley Quinn. So Harley Quinn, she was in a real great position of power. She's smart and intelligent. She really knows how to deal with stuff when the Joker comes in, and we have what we call conditioning. Ma'am, may nag-aralan ako. So we have a conditioning thing going on where slowly the Joker is conditioning Harley Quinn to follow like his will or yung mga kung anong gusto niya, like sabihin niya lang kay Harley Quinn, and Harley Quinn would like throw herself just to please the Joker. And so dito nga makikita natin yung like si Harley Quinn, like she would do anything for the Joker, pero the Joker doesn't care. The Joker doesn't really care about Harley or anything like she does. He's only using her, we all know that. Pero syempre, in the eyes of someone that's conditioned, you can't see that someone's using you.
It's poison, definitely poison siya. Hirap, no? Kasi dapat hindi ganun yung foundation ng isang relationship. Ano sabihin natin na it takes two to tango, di ba? Kung may nagmamanipulate, meron din nagpapamanipulate. So, kung ikaw yung sa tingin mo mas malakas yung loob na to stop the relationship, do it quick.
Okay, question. Every relationship has its ups and downs, but what do you think turns a relationship toxic?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, this is a good question. One major factor I think is insecurity. So, pag insecure yung isa, they start to be paranoid, they start to force things, they start to get aggressive, they start to do some things that are poisonous.
Okay, based on experience, what makes a relationship toxic is when they become abusive, not just with actions but also with words. Just like this one guy that I've dated before for 2 years. Ang ginawa niya kasi nun, parang sinasabi niya sa akin na magsusuicide siya, ganyan-ganyan, kung iiwan ko siya. Pero I wasn't happy na with the relationship. Hindi pinagbabawalan niya ako lumabas with my friends because he's jealous of other friends because there are guys, kunwari. And na-realize ko na dun pa lang na pinagbabawalan niya ako is very toxic na. Kasi why would you, like, bakit mo naman pagbabawalan yung taong love mo na kung saan siya masaya, di ba? Na i-pursue yung ganitong bagay. I mean, the small things matter kasi. And doon na siya naging toxic nung sinabi niya na magpapakamatay siya, na he can't live without me. Of course, merong emotional burden yan sa akin.
Siguro first we define what relationships are. Usually, ang relationship it is founded, upon mutual admiration, respect, love. So, yun yung idea natin of a healthy relationship. It becomes toxic kapag the relationship is somewhat not, parang it's unfavorable to you or to your partner. And when you're in a toxic relationship, it can prevent yung having a meaningful and productive life with that person.
What do you think someone should do if they realize they're in a relationship with someone who is toxic, or if they're the one who is toxic?
I've been through both. With my first relationship, I knew I was the one who was toxic because I was hindering the guy from growing, from going out with his friends. Ganyan. Ang thinking ko nun is, pag ikaw yung babae, kailangan ikaw susuyuin, ikaw parate tama kasi ikaw yung babae. And I was like very sexist. Oh my God, like, I swear, I admit, I was sexist before because nga, ang immature ko noon, parang I thought na parang hindi sa movies ganito, sa movies ganyan. When we broke up, I realized na I was wrong. And I changed myself. Like, I knew na parang, okay, mali talaga ako. Kaya kami nag-break kasi ako yung may mali. He was being toxic sa akin. So, at that point, dun ko na-realize na, hala, bumabalik sa akin yung mga ginawa ko before sa other guy. Na, ganito pala yung feeling na pagbawalan ka, ganito pala yung feeling na bina-blackmail ka, ganun. If you're in a relationship with someone who's toxic, or if you're the one who's toxic, you should think things through. And, alam mo yun, get out of the relationship. It's not healthy. And it's, even if na magkaayos kayo now, it's always gonna happen.
I think the first thing you do is get some space. If it's abusive, get out of that relationship. You're not like this rehabilitation center. Don't expend yourself to save someone. That's ridiculous. If they of course, kung they're willing to be saved, save them. If they're willing to be understood, help them. Pero if it's getting to the point na you're sacrificing your own health, your mental health and everything, that's toxic na. Get out. If it's just a boyfriend-girlfriend situation, get some space na kagad. Kasi like, kung like early on pa lang showing signs, ang dami ng red flags, it's better to get out earlier than commit to something that it's really toxic. Sa mga tao that if you realize that you're toxic, I suggest get help. Find a good therapist or someone you can talk to. Don't use people unwillingly as your therapist or your punching bag. That's really bad. It's really very toxic and illegal.
Siguro first, they have to assess. Okay? I-assess mo yung situation, i-assess mo yung relationship. Are you still willing, to suck up all that negativity? Willing ka ba na pagdaanan mo yung negativity every single day with that person? Yun. So, if not, siguro, you can think of other options to get out of that relationship, or kung willing naman magbago yung isang tao, then gagawa ng paraan, no?
If you have a friend who you think is in a toxic relationship, what do you think you should do?
I'll help them, duh. Like, kasalanan ng pumikit pag namulat ng mata. Joke. Help them, talk to them kagad. Tell them, ask them. If they're hesitant, then I'm not saying na parang maging na parang one time tahimik siya. Mag-speculate ka na kagad. Pero like, be cautious. Tingnan mo kagad, be smart. Tingnan mo kung ano nangyayari dun sa tingnan mo yung dynamics ng relationship nila. Huwag kang maging chismosa. Iba naman yun, or chismoso.
As friends kasi, like, we can only do so much. Like, we could always say na parang, ano na yan, huwag mo na yung balikan, or like, don't stay in the relationship anymore because it's toxic nga. Pero, at the end of the day, sila pa din yung nasa relationship eh. Hindi mo pa rin alam kung ano talaga nangyayari doon. Ang pinakahawakan mo lang talaga is like yung sinasabi nila sa'yo. Hindi mo pa rin alam kung ano talagang nangyayari, kung ano pinag-uusapan nila, what transpires sa whole relationship nila. Diba? So, huwag tayong magalit as friends. Like, we just support them.
We provide options. No? Kasi we can tell directly, sa counseling gano'n, no? We can tell directly the student or a friend na makipag-break ka na or wag na, huwag mong ganyan. Not unless siguro talaga may history of abuse, talagang kung life and death na yung situation. Pero kung yung nasa danger pa lang or nasa caution state pa lang, siguro yun nga, i-tell them na, ano ba yung sa palagay mo? Can you still, kaya mo pa ba magstay on that kind of relationship? Or if not, isip tayo, no? Kung gusto mo na bang makipag-break, or kung willing ka talaga, no, to undergo dun sa kind of toxicity, then yun nga, mag-iisip ng options na pwedeng mangyari. Tsaka ang question kasi dyan na kasunod is, hanggang kailan mo kayang i-endure yung ganong kind of relationship? Baka mamaya, time will come na ikaw naman yung may kailangan, tapos ikaw lagi yung umiintindi dun sa relationship. Ano mangyayari, di ba? Kung ikaw naman yung magkaroon ng problema. Sino yung pwede mong takbuhan? Partners nga, di ba? Partners nga. In any kind of relationship, partnership siya.
Final thoughts na about toxic relationships.
I haven't like experienced like a legit relationship na hindi toxic. So, I left naman. Pero, it took me a while. So guys, if you're in toxic relationships, I'm not judging you. I'm not judging y'all. Makinig kayo sa mga kaibigan nyo pag sinabi nilang leave the relationship. Pero at the end of the day, kayo pa rin magde-decide eh. Kayo pa rin magde-decide kung alis ba kayo or hindi. You have your reasons. I know. I've been there.
Kapag hindi mag-work yung isang relationship, matututunan mong mag-move on, and then eventually makakakilala ka ng ibang tao na talagang suited for you.
Toxic relationships are romanticized and it's really not romantic, guys. Come on. It's 2018, guys. Come on. We romanticize yung pagiging strict ng boyfriend or pagiging strict ng girlfriend. It's not really something that's parang, oh, ang ganda. Or like yung panliligaw na ano, parang sobrang ito-throw yung guy yung sarili niya or yung girl. Let's stay single, guys. Love life. So yun. Insert yung clip ni Eartha Kitt. Ano?
May pa-intro eh.
May pa-intro eh.
Break, hindi matatapos yung mundo mo dahil nag-break kayo ng boyfriend.